Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Today we're checking out this newly constructed modern estate that faces these breathtaking views. I'm currently on a sky bridge right now, and right next to me is an open air atrium. So we're gonna see a lot of these cool architectural details in this tour. Home features 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, approximately 9,500 square feet of interior space, built on a 38,818 square foot lot, and it's on the market for $17.5 million. As always, you can find more information about this property in the description of this video, and I want to give big thanks to the developer, Bespoke Houses, and the listing agent, Tatiana, Derovanessian, for allowing us to tour their amazing listing. And now, let's begin. So we have Tatiana here, who is the listing agent of this amazing property. Thank you for getting us in on another incredible project. This one is a little bit bigger. And tell us the story here.
The unique aspect of this property is that it was completely inspired by the landscape. And the goal and the essence of this house for the person who's going to live here is to feel like it was unearthed from the ground, so to speak. So every single element in this house is inspired by the earthy materials and earthy landscape and nature that you have around the property.
We have the gates opening up to your long private driveway that brings you to the motor court, and halfway through the driveway it actually goes down to the lower level where we have the 1,300 square foot subterranean garage. We're gonna see that space later in the tour. And coming here, motor court is very spacious, plenty of space for parking, nicely hedged from the street level, so it's super private. And on my right hand side, we have the house itself, contemporary design. We can actually see the top 2 floors from this angle. And down below, we have a subterranean level that opens up to the amazing views of the city. And on the exterior facade, we have smooth stucco, complemented with stacked stone design. And we're gonna see this stacked stone both on the outside and on the inside of the property, which really harmonizes the architectural lines of this home. And lastly, to warm up the exterior look, we have this E-pay siding that we have at the entry, underneath the overhangs, as well as this right wing, and it just creates a nice contrast. You have these modern wall sconces, and we have the front door here, 2-story ceilings, and you walk in straight into the house. Amazing views. Mikey, let me hold the door for you.
Thank you.
And I mean, look at these views. They look incredible. We have this glass assembly here facing your backyard where you have the infinity edge pool. And right in front of the glass assembly, we have the open air atrium, allowing natural light to go down to the lower level. We'll see that detail later in the tour. And over on this side, we have the staircase going up to the top floor as well as the lower level. And I just like the design of this staircase because it looks so cohesive. You don't see any bolts, you don't see any openings. It literally feels like one big piece of wood and glass inserted in. And then you have the LED lighting both on the steps and underneath the staircase as well. Looks super modern. And off of the entry, we have a gorgeous chandelier. And above that, they have this reclaimed wood treatment, and they use the same reclaimed wood also here at the beam to create nice organic texture. Now, first, I want to take everybody this way. By the way, this is the elevator shaft. The developer here did not put an elevator, but in the future, if somebody wants to place an elevator here, since this is a 3-story home, they can easily do that. And we have this opening taking us to the formal living room area. This space is gorgeous, gets a ton of natural light. We have sliding glass doors opening up to your backyard and to these amazing jetliner views. And then coming back here, staging looks great. On this side, we have walnut built-ins, and I just love how these shelves and openings are all staggered in different patterns. It just gives so much texture to this space. Then you have your TV, recessed in LED lighting, and they even have these brass inlays. So much character here. And looking at the floors, we have more of the lighter tones. So this room has great color, great contrast. Now, on the other side, we have a really nice bar to complement the space. travertine fabrication here with the bar seating. Then on the other side, you have your base cabinets, refrigerator, small sink, and I love the bar design here with open shelving, LED lighting, and they used mirror panels as backsplash and back wall with really cool angles, so it just creates great reflection. And yeah, this is your bar for the formal living room area. Now, around the corner, we have the first bedroom on this level. Let's go have a quick look. I really like this picture, by the way, I have to point it out. And coming in, this is the first bedroom we have on this level, fleet with sliding glass doors, open up to your backyard and to the amazing views. Definitely good size, walnut hardwood floors, built-in closet, and around the corner we have a full bathroom, lighter tones with floor tiles, and then we have the floating vanity design here with a towel rack on the bottom. And on the left-hand side, we have the walk-in shower with the travertine wall, and each one of the bathrooms or the walk-in showers in this house have travertine walls to give identification and character to each one of the spaces. Now, let's go back to the formal living room area so we can continue our tour with the other wing. Again, this space is all open, amazing indoor-outdoor flow, and we talked about this detail on the outside. These stacked stone walls wrap all the way to the interior, so it creates this seamless look that I personally really like. And coming here above us, we have these recessed-in LED strip lighting, and it's installed in this really unique pattern. So they're not like on a straight line, they're kind of staggered, and looks great. Now, I want to take you guys this way. We have the powder room on this side, floating vanity design, concrete sink, and they have this really unique plaster back wall, and we're going to see these plaster details throughout the property. Then we have the ceiling mount light fixture here, good sized powder room for the common areas on the main floor. Now let's come back to the landing again, and on my right hand side we have the formal dining area. Look at this marble table, seating for 8 people. It's all open, and then we have the sliding glass doors on this side opening up to your patio, second floor bedroom, cantilevers above, so it creates a little bit more shaded area, but because of the direction of the lighting right now, it's actually super well lit. Then on the other side, Mikey, stay right there, we have the wine wall. They have these barn doors opening up, and then you have these 2 brass panels that are actually bolted to the wall with backlighting. Looks great. It's just a different take on a wine wall. Now let's come this way. On our right hand side we have the kitchen, and then we have the family room here. I'm going to start our tour with the family room. Seating section, L-shaped couch, staging looks great. We have strip lighting on the ceiling, and on this side you have your ethanol fireplace located on the mantle. Then you have stacked stone on the back, and to create some separation they have placed these marble slabs on metal brackets with backlighting. And look at the book matching here. It looks absolutely gorgeous. We have windows on each side, and at night this space looks beautiful with the backlighting. Now let's cover the kitchen. It's all open, connecting you both to the dining area and your family room. We have the island in the center with dual elevation bar seating, and I really like this pendant light design here where they took a wood slab and I guess refinished it with brass lighting underneath. Looks great. And we have the island here. We have 2 dishwashers. First one is on this side right next to your main sink, and around the corner we have a prep kitchen, and we have the second dishwasher there. Italian cabinetry, super modern, flat panel, built-in handles, and then you have your gas stove here, vent above. And just like the rest of the house, we have a lot of warm and organic textures here with wood cabinetry, wood clad here with open shelving. If you look at the backsplash, it's also plaster, gives ton of character to the space. Under cabinet lighting, windows on each side, making the space feel a little bit more airy. And then we have rest of your built-ins here with espresso maker, microwave, built-in ovens. And around the corner, we have the paneled fridge and freezer here. This is your service kitchen, you have your pantry here, and it also has an exterior door. That way your caterers or your chef can come into your kitchen without having to go through the house. Now, that's it for the first floor. Of course, I'm gonna take you guys outside. We gotta check out this amazing backyard. Fleet with sliding glass doors open up. Your backyard starts here. You actually have a private seating area right off your family room. Then you have the center section here with the infinity edge pool, spa on this side, white plaster. I mean, this pool looks so inviting. We have the jetliner views here, San Fernando Valley, super peaceful and tranquil up here. And then we have the sky bridge connecting this side of the patio to the other side. Down below, we have the open air atrium, which is just an amazing space that allows lower level to get so much natural light, and it's just a cool architectural detail. Looking on this side, you can see the contemporary lines of this home, walls of glass, steel, stacked stone that wraps from the exterior all the way to the interior. And I really like that second floor balconies actually serve as a cantilever over these big openings where we have the sliding glass doors. Now, this is the main part of your backyard where you have your outdoor seating area, ethanol fireplace, outdoor barbecue area, and right next to that you have your dining table, and it's just a great area for you to sit down, relax, enjoy these views. Your formal living room just flows to the outdoors, and the barbecue setup here, you have everything you need. Your gas grill, sink, refrigerator, and again, outdoor dining area. Awesome spot, glass railing to take nothing away from the views. And since we are so high up, we get the canyon views on the left, and on top of that we have the San Fernando Valley down below, mountains on the back, pretty scenic view. And that's it for our tour on the main level. Now I want to go back to the staircase so we can check out the lower level. So how does the lower level plays into this house? Because I feel like the main floor is so open and so spacious. Was there a particular vision for the lower level, kind of more like an entertainment space that's quiet down below, that is not super open to the views? It's almost a little bit more private down there.
Interesting observation. So I think it plays two roles. It is actually very connected to the space because when you're downstairs, you have the atrium. You have your own personal indoor-outdoor park. And that gives you that transition back and forth, and that's also daylit downstairs. You have the nook where you have the view coming out from the lounge area, but at the same time, it's a little more intimate in how it's laid out. But I think it has a very great storytelling mechanism. When you go to each level, it all connects.
Now let's go check out the lower levels. We got a couple cool rooms that we're gonna see. I'm really excited. First, I wanna take you guys this way. This door opens up to the 1,300 square foot subterranean garage. And this garage is a huge plus for this property because when you think about it, we're located on a hillside. And a lot of time on a hillside, you barely get a 2 or 4 car garage. This one actually has a 6 car garage. Then you have your driveway and the motor court up front, so you get a lot of parking space. I want to mention that I know the developer here spent a lot of money just to put that subterranean garage together. Now we're in the office. I love this stucco back wall. Then you have sliding glass doors opening up to your atrium that we're going to see in a bit. Your desk setup, super cool space, and I just love this concentrated view right here. Now let's go back to the landing. Coming here, we have another glass wall facing the atrium. On my left-hand side, we have the laundry room, washer, dryer, sink, powder room for this level with concrete sink. And coming this way, lower level opens up. We have the seating area, billiards table, bar. But first, I want to go right here so we can cover the gym. It has a glass partition wall with barn doors, so it's super open. Benefits from the natural light coming in, and around the corner, of course, comes with a full bathroom. Vanity design on my right-hand side. Open shower here with rain head. Pebble stone design on the back, as well as the ceiling. And we're gonna see this finish also on the top floor, primary bedroom suite. And we have the built-in bench, brush nickel fixtures, and lastly, this is also a steam shower. Now let's go back to the entertainment space. Seating area on the left. We have the recessed in strip lighting on the walls. Your bar design here, super chic. Travertine countertops, open shelving with LED lighting, mirror backsplash. Then you have your sink, fridge, everything you need here. And this space opens up to the outdoors thanks to these accordion glass doors. And then you have this covered patio here. Pretty awesome view. It's a great spot for you to just relax, especially enjoy it at night, I feel like, with the views, right?
Yeah, for sure. Usually we don't get basements with views like this.
We don't. And this one is really special. And I love that it connects to the bedroom on the lower level as well. Now, let's go check out this open air atrium. We don't see this detail quite often. I think it really helps the lower level in this house because it's such a great space and you want to fill it with as much as natural light as possible. It's also a really cool architectural detail in a sense that from the lower level you straight walk into the space where you have a tree in the center, then you have a living wall here, and to bring more tranquility to this space they have this water feature here, which is a pretty awesome accent, and it complements this living wall really well.
Yeah, I love the sound of rain. It'd be great to sit here in your office and listen to this thing. This is a feature we haven't seen before.
Absolutely.
I really like it.
It's awesome. You have the sky bridge here. Sliding glass doors open up from your office, and they even have a built-in bench here, and they use the same reclaimed wood that we saw for the entry to clad the space, tree in the center, and look above us. I mean, look at all these architectural lines, sliding glass doors, cantilevered roof lines, pretty awesome. Now let's go back into the entertainment space. We have a few more rooms to see. I'm gonna start with this one right here, which is your movie theater. This room is super cozy. I love the padded walls. Then we have plush carpet on the floors, vertical lighting details, which makes these walls taper towards the screen, built-in speakers, projector on the other side. And my favorite detail in this room are these couches. These couches look like they're out of a Bentley factory. I love these button details. But yeah, good sized screening room, and it's on your lower level. Now, let's continue our tour. Right on the other side, we have another bedroom, spacious, full bathroom with a walk-in shower. You have your bed set up here, and sliding glass doors open up to the lower level patio, and you have more of these amazing views. That wraps our tour on the lower level. Now I want to take you guys back to the staircase so we can check out the top floor. I want to talk about the primary bedroom for a second. I thought the way bed is positioned obviously takes advantage of the amazing views. What was the vision there?
When you see all of the custom woodwork, the walnut woodwork, those panels that were put in with the inlay, it just gives you a more connective, warm feel when you walk into the room. And yes, the orientation of the view is looking west, because when you see the sunsets here, they're mind-blowing. It's like a postcard. You will never see a better sunset from any location but here.
I mean, Texas is incredible. You have city down below, then you have the mountains on the back.
Yeah.
I'm sure sunset's going to be pretty amazing. We'll experience that in a couple of hours.
You will. And the primary bedroom, you see the connection to the primary bathroom. It's like one huge space with the deck that connects. So you can pretty much live up there and not be bothered. You have your whole wing, which is really nice. And you've got views for days and no interruption, very private, but still feel very warm and like you're in a bedroom that feels like you're not in a massive hall.
Here we are on the top floor landing. On my right hand side, we have the primary bedroom suite. Of course, we're gonna see that later in the tour. This is the spacious entry. Love this custom light fixture. And on the other side, just like the first floor, we have this massive glass assembly facing the amazing views. And at night, I'm sure these views are gonna look even better. Now, coming here, small seating area for the top floor bedrooms. We have few rooms here. I'm gonna start with this one. Front facing, sliding glass doors open up to the first balcony facing this way, and then we have another balcony on the other side shared with the other bedroom around the corner. Spacious room, bed set up here, furniture looks great, and of course you have your full bathroom here, walk-in shower, travertine back wall, brushed nickel fixtures, and we have the floating vanity here, towel rack on the bottom, stone countertops. Bathroom looks great. Now let's continue our tour. Walk-in closet, by the way. We are at the second part of the hallway, laundry room on my left-hand side, and this is actually a front-facing wall where we have the stacked stone again coming all the way to the interior. I love the glass assembly that's on the left and right-hand side and on top. And coming here, we have the second bedroom. This one is your junior primary suite, and I really like the bed design here. It's not your typical staging. It has that Tulum, Mexico vibe, and again, just brings great texture to the space. Sliding glass doors open up to a front-facing balcony shared with the bedroom that we just toured. Amazing views, good size, and of course, we have a full bathroom here. This one comes with a built-in tub setup, travertine surround and travertine back wall, brushed nickel fixtures, floating vanity, good sized bathroom. Now we have the walk-in closet here, and continuing our tour, we're gonna go to the other side of the staircase so we can check out the primary bedroom suite. Again, even this level is all open. By the way, this is the door that will access to your future elevator if you want. And now we have the double doors opening into your amazing primary bedroom. This room encompasses all the design elements that we've seen in the house so far. You have your walnut hardwood floors here, stacked stone around the fireplace, Fleetwood sliding glass doors open up to your private balcony where you have your jetliner views. Then we have the king size bed here, walnut back paneling, brass inlay, wall sconces, and I just love how the bed is a little bit more recessed in with the recessed in lighting here. So it just kind of creates more depth. And room is super spacious. You have a seating area up front, fireplace around the corner, and I cannot get over these views. In fact, Mikey, let's take everybody outside. It's awesome to have a spacious private balcony like this dedicated to your primary bedroom. Views are fantastic, and this balcony actually connects to your bathroom that we're gonna see in a bit. Now I wanna step back inside so I can show you guys two closets that this bedroom comes with. I'm gonna start with this one. Cabinetry throughout. I love these built-in lighting. You have your open shelving, drawers, and then you have this window placed high so it brings natural light to the space, but it keeps the room private. You have your mirror design here, good sized closet. Now on the other side, we have the second closet. This one has more of the lighter tones, same style cabinetry, built-in lighting, drawers, and you have your open shelving here, and it also connects into your bathroom. Mikey, why don't you go this way? I go this way, and there you go. It connects straight into your amazing, spacious bathroom. I mean, where do I start? First, you have your freestanding tub, marble back wall, mood lighting, stacked stone surround with windows. Then on the floors, we have these inlaid pebble stone design, which feels great on your feet. Right next to that, your open walk-in shower, brush nickel fixtures, rain head above. Definitely good size, and since we have this partition wall, it creates a nice separation from the walk-in shower. Now coming here, we have the water closet around the corner, your floating vanity design, two travertine sinks, brush nickel fixtures, open shelving around the corner, and the reclaimed wood design that we saw at the entry. They have it also here. I have to point it out. Just a spacious bathroom. Lastly, it connects to your private balcony on this level and to your amazing views. Now that wraps our tour of this property, but of course we're gonna spend a few more hours here, wait for the sun to go down so we can see this place at dusk. All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. Views at night look absolutely stunning, and I'm really glad you guys got a chance to tour this property with us today. As always, you can find more information about this listing in the description of this video. Make sure to check that out. And I want to give big thanks to the developer, Bespoke Houses, and the listing agent, Tatiana, Derovanessian, for allowing us to tour their amazing listing. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.